Green Bay police addressing public safety today inside the Lambeau Field atrium, saying so far no major incidents have occurred despite the large number of people being in the Titletown district. On Friday, the second day of the draft, police responded to just 7 disturbance calls, some of which were relatively minor. As well, only 1 arrest was made by police on the opening day of the draft. However, a few people were ejected from the event on Thursday. The big concern continues to be drones, as police say the immediate area above the draft is restricted.
When you have so many people in the footprint and somebody flies a drone over because they're trying to get that iconic drone footage, what they don't realize is if something goes wrong and that drone crashes, it's going to land on someone in the footprint.
Police say anyone caught flying a drone in the draft area violating restrictions could face federal charges.